What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about NIO and Tesla. We've got some news on those guys, but we're also going to talk a little bit about the whole market and what's going on there as well. But before we hop into that, let's just hit that sub button. We're trying to grow the channel to 2,000 subs by the end of the month. I think we're almost to 1,300 or so, somewhere in there. But yeah, hit that sub button. It helps us grow the channel. It's the best way you guys can support us. Also, link in the description as well for the Patreon. If you guys are looking to get into the Patreon to join our Discord, you get access to our portfolio. We got an awesome chat over there. Over 100 members. Everyone always talking it up, having a great time over there in the morning. So if you guys want to do that, link in the description. We've got a couple dollar slots left. So go hop them. Go get them. Go get them. But without further ado, let's give some razzle dazzle and hop into it. So let's start off the day with the market as well. So the market's up right now. A lot of good news coming out, you know, a lot of good things starting to settle back down, which is good. Bond yields were back down and stable, so that's good as well. Inflation doesn't seem to be a concern of a lot of investors at this point right now. So, you know, people dumping their money back into the market, which is fantastic. But the biggest news of the day is the House passed the stimulus. The stimulus is finally passed, thank goodness. So if you guys are looking forward to some money, it is coming your way. Biden is going to be signing this on Friday, and it entails a whole bunch of stuff. There is a $1,400 stimulus check per person. That includes dependents. So if you guys have any kids, they get a $1,400 stimulus check as well. Also, the jobless benefits go up by $300. So you'll see that more if you guys are claiming that. And then also there is going to be an extension of the tax credit. You know, normally I think it's like $2,000, but they're pushing it up to $3,600 per child. So even more money for you guys, you know, that's what we need. You know, it's about time. It took them freaking forever to do it. But hopefully this thing starts to roll out and we start to see, they said we should start to see checks by towards the end of this month. So we'll wait and find out and probably throw that stuff at the market too, because you know that's what we do over here. We're addicted. I need some more stocks, man.
I need my fix.
All right, but let's go ahead and hop into NIO. So a little bit more news coming out with NIO and the partnership of Sinopec. There has not been an official announcement yet, but NIO and Sinopec did say that there is no exact information yet to talk about, and yet they will communicate at the right time. So that tells me that they are obviously talking. And I'm hoping that they are holding the announcement until the market is out of this slump, which would be a very smart thing.
It all just depends on who you talk to. Some people say it's announced. Some people say it's not announced. I mean, obviously there's a deal and it's going to happen. But NIO itself, at least that I've found, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I know you will. NIO has not actually announced a deal.
Right.
Other people have, but people can say whatever they want.
Right.
It doesn't really matter though. We know a deal's coming.
Right.
So that is good news.
Yeah, there's Chinese media sources. You know, the Chinese media over there, they're talking about it. They're talking about the partnership more and more. But again, like Chad said, there is no official announcement from Sinopec or NIO.
Yeah, I even saw a report from like all the way back on the 4th saying that it was officially announced, and that was, you know, 6 days ago. And, but nothing actually has come out yet. So Either way, like I said, it doesn't really matter. We know that a deal is coming. It's just a matter of time, and it's going to be good.
Right. I hope so. I hope it does good things for the stock. You know, I hope it sends it up tenfold. That's what I want. I want it to go tenfold. Yeah, so I'm hoping they're holding off until the market's over. You know, this whole slump is over, and then things start to climb back out. But NIO does have plans to launch over 500 battery swapping stations this year alone. How many of those could you put at a Sinopec station? You know, that's just going to bring, there's more EV sales going on in China right now than ever. So that just means there's going to be more EV cars and less gasoline cars. So how's Sinopec going to deal with that? By putting NIO swapping stations at their gas stations. And how does Sinopec benefit from this? They get the electricity costs, the operating fees, you know, of the swapping station. They got to have a site management there. They get revenue. You know, I'm sure when you guys stop at a gas station, how many times you guys go inside and get snacks? You know, you're going to get the supermarket sales from that. So
and that's where, you know, gas stations actually make money. They don't really make any money from the gas you get. So
so all that stuff will be good for Sinopec, and clearly they see they see that this is the future, so they're obviously making the changes now to adjust for that.
I've seen it a lot of times before where companies don't really want to get with the times and then they just slowly die. So it's it's nice to see that, you know, a gas station is willing to kind of slowly be the first one, I guess, to start getting with the times. It's only going to help them in the future. But yeah.
Yeah. So let us know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of the partnership? Do you guys think it would be good for the stock? You think it would be bad? Let us know down below what you guys think. But let's look at the stock real quick today. So NIO is borderline even for the day.
Yeah.
It hasn't really moved. Obviously, it jumped up this morning all the way back up to $45, which is a fantastic sign. But it had some pullback, and now we're back down to the $41.5 mark. So it's just kind of just bouncing around as of right now at that even mark.
I think there was a lot of anticipation with the whole bond yield auction thing going on. But there was good news that came out of that, so it didn't tank any further. So hopefully things start going back up.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, and with more news coming out, you know, with this whole Cinepec deal.
Yeah, and it went up like 17 or whatever % yesterday, so there's got to be some kind of sell-off. Like, you can't really be up to that upset that it's, you know, not moving today when you were up 17% yesterday.
Right.
So, I mean, it's at least nice if you could be up another 7% or something today, but at least you're not negative.
At least it's holding even. That's where we're at. So.
Exactly.
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up NIO. So if you guys, let us know in the comment section below real quick, you know, what you guys think of the whole deal and everything.
So going over to Tesla, so usually China car sales in February it's usually like a slow month, but Tesla surpassed their January results. So Tesla released their February results. Obviously, that's what I'm getting to here. And they beat their January results, which is good because, like I said, usually February is typically a slower month. But they sold 18,318 made in China Model 3 and Model 3/Model Y cars, like combined in February. So they sold 13,688 Model 3s, which is a 251 year-over-year increase, and they sold 4,630 Model Ys. And, you know, for comparison's sake, they sold only 1,621 Model Ys in January. So that's a pretty good increase. So overall, their sales for February are up 370% year over year, which is good. That's real good. But the total Model 3 and Model Y sales during the first 2 months of this year were around 33,800. So combined January and February this year, compared to the 6,500 a year ago. So that's some real good growth there. That's what you want to see.
Right. Yeah, it's good to see that Tesla's finally, you know, kind of making their way into China, you know, with the car sales, and you know their biggest competition is obviously going to be those other EVs from China. But
and what we saw last time, there was a report saying that the Chinese-based EVs are like kind of closing the gap on Tesla, because right now Tesla is the biggest one, but all the other China, you know, all the Chinese EVs are catching up, closing that gap. So Tesla's not like just creating some crazy lead and just keeps making that lead bigger. They're all the, you know, NIO, XPeng, and Li are all coming in hot, which is good if you have NIO, you know, or any of them really.
Exactly. And if we look at the stock today for Tesla, you know, it's up just under 1% right now. It was all the way up to $700 this morning, just like NIO was all the way up. And
it's nice to get to the $700 again, though.
Right. I'm kind of hoping, you know, this thing starts to make its way back up. Looks like we got a little blast off right here right now.
2 o'clock power hour.
Right. So yeah, this is definitely a good thing to see. Hopefully things start to work in that direction. It looks like both stocks are kind of going up. They're up both about a 1% right now on the day, so that's good, man. I'm hoping this is the big turnaround that we've all been looking for. Yesterday was the start of it, and it just keeps going from here. So really not a whole lot, you know, to go on with, but I hope it just keeps going, man. Just keeps going. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. It helps us grow the channel. And again, we're trying to hit 2,000 subs by the end of March. Let's see if we can hit that, man. Let's just see if we can smash that goal. Again, link in the description for the Discord if you guys want to, or for the Patreon to get into the Discord, to join that awesome community we got going on over there. Everybody talking again, having a great time. You know, we had a really good conversation earlier today, so if you guys want to join in, you know what to do. But again, thank you guys so much for all the support, and we'll see you in the next one.